Good evening, my fellow crime scene analysts.
And potential, what was the group called that we formed last week or last?
Oh,
yesterday?
the vigilante group that we drafted those two dudes into.
Potential vigilantes.
Yeah, fellow fascist vigilantes. Yeah, I think that's what it was. That interaction ended up being so good because of talking communists to the fascists and then talking fascists to the other guy who I guess really didn't have any alignment. A weather vane. What a great term. What a great term. Anyway, we're probably going to stream for probably
Gilman's Billions. Yep.
Yeoman's. Yeah, we had a bunch of options. That's right. Yeah, we're probably only going to stream for 2.5, 3 this time until we stream for 7 because we get locked into a block puzzle. Could happen. Could happen.
Could happen at any time.
It could happen at any time. Oh, if I hit left or right, it will heal me. Oh dear. I guess I'm using a... Is my controller even plugged in? Whoa! Hold on. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no, this feels good. What the fuck? Oh wait, no, this is really cool actually. Oh, that's actually really nice. Wait, there's money over here. Did we take it?
Yeah, I don't foresee.
No, we didn't. We didn't take it. Fuck. Huh. Well, this is actually really nice. This controller layout. Cause so I'm using the left stick to move around, as you would imagine.
Yeah.
And it's nice too. You can kind of see how Kim is directly being affected by that, rather than having to path. And then the right stick changes who I'm looking at, what object I'm looking at. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I wonder if this was in the game since launch, or this was something that was added in later with the console releases.
Yeah, I don't know. Because this is Xbox prompts, so like these are the standard PC prompts you get. But yeah, it's cool. There's also a nice vibration that happens whenever I swap between people. That's nice. What do the other buttons do? So X opens that, and then you can... Yep. Yep. Right. Triangle does nothing. L1 shows you everything. L2 and R2 zoom in and out. That heals. Up and down don't do anything. Okay, that's cool. Anyway. Yes, what were we doing? We came back here to talk to Lena, and we broke into an apartment building. So let's go do that. And then I think once we do that, I think we're actually funneling down on things to do, which seems insane, but I guess that's a good thing. Because we can still get the body down. Oh, wait. First things first. Do I have any skill points? I do. Potion is at 4. Save your fears at 0. Okay. Might as well try for the cloak again.
Sure.
I'd rather do that first, because I'm pretty sure that reset.
Take off your pants.
Yeah, we can retry the code. Yeah, we're gonna take off our pants and shoes. Get the schlong out. It'll be like a cat's tail, granting us improved acrobatic abilities. Why don't humans have tails? Okay. Pants off. Shoes off. Save your fare. 2.
I am forcibly removed from the docks.
Alright, what are we looking at here?
The tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
Backed by physical instrument. What's that?
That is our stat. He
Okay.
I think when we
okay.
talked to Kuno, he was like that's what re-enabled it for us.
Okay.
Okay, I like those odds.
Those are good odds.
Those are
baby.
good odds. Let's see it. Woo!
As you leap in the air, a chill breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses.
Yep, that's me. I bet you're wondering how I got in this mess.
Dude, I bet you they were like, yo, make sure the shoes and pants have the lower savior fare, so that when they go to do this, they'll take them off and it'll look really funny.
Every time.
Every time, as you leap in the air.
believe
It engulfs you, sure. Oh, wait. Close your eyes. Let your senses take in the world around you. Continue the voyage through the salty air.
I think one.
Ankles tingling from the tension, blood roaring in your ears. You are ready for your rendezvous with the concrete pavement below.
Continue the voyage through the salty air. Whoa!
Ow,
As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive. Alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline.
I knew you could do it.
Oh.
My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
Yes, sir.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
Let's get it.
We had to remove the disco to enable the disco. Oh, nice. All pluses. Looks cool, too. I imagine we can examine it.
Yeah, and it's like it's the cop and detective bonuses. So it's cool for the detective cloak, right?
Yeah, so we're losing some composure. We got really good composure right now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we got pretty good. Yeah, we got pretty good composure. It would look good if,
You had the right shirt on.
if the rest of us look good. What are my other shirt options? Oh, interesting. Okay. Well,
Physical instruments stay on.
I don't know if there's a way to look good in this game. You know, like conventionally good, not good all the time because our guy don't miss. My god, I have +3 electrochemistry. Shades of self-destruction. Pretty good stat spread. And you just take your pants and shoes off.
If you need to save your
You
fare.
need to save your fare, and we don't anymore. Anyway, what was the description of this? Police cloak made from heavy tarpaulin. It would be nigh wind and waterproof if there weren't 3 bullet holes scattered on the surface. The signature white rectangle of the RCM covers the garment's back.
David, I think we did all that right after you went to bed.
Right out,
last
yeah,
night.
you're gonna want to go check back on that. We definitely did that
fucking
towards
joined
the end.
themselves.
We found out about the pail. Rainwater. Okay, so where's this take us? Cool room.
This is a cool room.
It's a very cool room. In fact, I'm in love with it. I live here now.
Are you not talking about the Joyce thought?
What thought?
No.
No, yeah, the jamais vu, we got it. Alright, 1 XP for every orb clicked. Time to click orbs. A giant aspirin on the pillow and a pattern of a coffee ring on the armrest. Someone is habitually chilling next to the radio. Okay. The radio is emitting strange buzzing sounds. La Fume. Volume 1, number 4. Well, we'll give you the the quick rundown on our reactions. It was oh god, oh fuck, what are you talking about? The leading intellectual organ of Martinet's communism offers a radical Mazovian perspective on a range of contemporary issues. The cover features a stylized portrait of the late King Frizzle with a pair of white antlers growing out of his head.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Frizzle. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Why antlers?
Because white antlers are one of the symbols of communism. They represent a society in accord with the natural world and, at the same time, above it.
Because white antlers are one of the symbols of communism. They represent a society in accord with the natural world and at the same time above it. Why Frizzle?
Because Frizzle was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see.
Oh. Flip through the page to see what catches your eye.
To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention.
Wow.
Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections. International development, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Let's read the editor's note.
Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du cristal à la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism.
Okay.
But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée, unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel. La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers.
It seems like a good thing to read to pass that. That's true. I didn't even think of that. I just wanted to see what was in it. But yeah, I guess this is a means of passing time faster. Okay. Okay, well, we'll just...
Only 4 issues in, and it sounds like they've already alienated their readership. So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today. Yours in struggle, the editors.
Played cool. Pretend everything is in order.
You flip back to the front of the magazine.
Okay, we'll get back to that. I'm sure we'll learn something important about it. A phone, interesting.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
Okay. Well, I'm grinding. Gotta click these bubbles. Every worker, equal member of the board, is written on top of the flyers. And at the bottom, union logo and demand democracy. This is a Dewey typewriter. The model name is on the back. This door is locked and cannot be opened from this side without a pass card. Okay, so Manana's on the other side of that, I'm pretty sure. Near the other side of it. And Measurehead would be straight across, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, we have seen the other side of the storm.
Yes. Guess you have no choice but to talk to the union leader. Standard office file cabinet. The drawers seem to be locked. Someone left the coffee machine on. The dark liquid in the pot looks almost sentient. What's up with these postcards?
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
Is there anything about the pail worth all my nagging? Absolutely. Any existential, that's number 1 on the list.
Yeah, like, we should have, in theory, already had talked to her. Just she had so much to say, we just missed it.
Yeah. My inability to work in a straight line.
It's unfortunate for the union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
It is unfortunate, isn't it? For them.
Let's see what's inside.
Open
He
the drawer.
thinks. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Okay, browse through the folders.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara. And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Man, I love that our dudes from Jamrock, that like we get to live in the place that has the coolest name.
Yes.
Like
yes.
give him the Disco City. Imports are being sold. Anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Force yourself to go through the folders.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
It's interesting that Volition here is talking about someone with keen logistic senses when we should have those.
Yeah.
However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer. Look at the note.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters.
That's my handwriting.
Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes.
Okay.
Special whirling borscht. Water Everart's plants. Sweep office floor. More banners.
Okay. Leo. Everart shoes, special whirling borscht. Water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Look, Kim, a to-do note with a list of errands for Evrart.
Evrart Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list. What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs? Booze? Blood?
I figured it was just food. I don't know. I guess not. Take another look at the note.
Remember,
Well,
Leo,
electric-
Everart's shoes.
Okay.
All items on the list have been the drawer slide.
Okay.
It could just be something normal and our senses are just off the shit.
Yeah, because we don't know what that is.
Electrochemistry jumps at any opportunity. Hey, magnesium.
Yeah.
That was the,
Neat office shades.
Ooh, +1 visual calculus.
These were stuffed away in the Dockworkers Union office. They're perfect for scribbling down paperwork when the sun tries to get in your eyes. Good for staring down suspects, too. Pretty good. Is that... -1 drama.
Okay, drama was our favorite stat, right?
That's our prime stat. Which...
Funny, it hasn't really come up that much.
No.
It's about often enough, not like... It's not like fucking encyclopedia.
Yeah, we don't really need to cancel those out. Once again, it's just... You put on items as necessary. Okay, I guess let's hit the punch card.
The already familiar cold touch of plastic welcomes you as you pick up the handset. The machine swallows your coin.
Oh, hell
and
no.
seems to be waiting for your next move.
That's crazy. This is insane. That is insane. I love it. What was the stat?
The already familiar
Interfacing.
cold touch of plastic
Of course it
welcomes
is.
you as you pick up the handset. Your fingers run
No
over the
way!
005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952, and a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993. Calling.
Oh, dear God.
Calling.
Except for the Joyce failure.
It really does.
Still calling. Then,
Video Reversal, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use.
No
This is
way.
Lummy. How may I help you?
We called a fucking video store. We called a fucking video store.
That's
the voice of a youngster on the other end sounds as enthusiastic as that of a man walking towards the gallows.
What is this place?
Video Reversal is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lummy.
You know me?
No,
No, I meant, what is this place to
sir,
me?
I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here.
Why did I call you?
Maybe you called to extend your rental period. Do you need to extend your rental period?
Maybe. I don't even know my name.
If you need any further assistance, you can visit us on the corner of Voyager and Main. I can't help you over the phone. Are we done?
On the corner of Voyager and Main, a large neon sign hangs on the side of a building. Video Reversal, 24 hours. It's raining and there is almost no traffic on the street. A woman's footprints in the mud lead away from the front door. Tiny heels tiptoeing down the road. Beautiful steps, light-footed with a lifetime ahead of them. You look up and the air seems to grow darker.
I just...
I guess-
Damn, Shivers, I was just trying to call something.
The call is terminated by the other party. You're left with the discomforting sound of the disconnect tone.
Yeah, I guess where his wife worked or something.
I don't know, maybe. Yeah,
Well, I mean,
yeah, that
you-
might be a good call, actually.
Because like it would sort of explain why he knows the number so well.
Yeah.
So he can call his wife at work.
Yeah, until we
Something,
find out
right?
he's like addicted to pornography or something.
Well, that could also be the case, but they talked about a woman leaving footsteps there, right?
It's true. So we're stuck here. I can try and unlock this door on the other side. In fact, I probably can. That seems to be the way this game works. It's just like Dark Souls.
It can't be.
It's not like Dark Souls. Can't be.
My takeaway from the game: Europe is not Dark Souls.
Europe, not Dark Souls. We went around back and unlocked the other door.
Which door?
The one where in the haunted building.
Yes.
All right. What we got? All around you, great machines and quiescence. Quiescence? I don't know if I've seen that word.
It was too blurry for me to read for a second there.
Oh no. White pine trees are printed onto the screen covering. Looks like a forest under snow. So what if we approach Measurehead from the back?
Oh, yeah, we take him out. Yeah, just like Dark Souls.
Just like Dark Souls. Oh dear. Oh
Maybe
dear.
we take Measurehead out with the crane is
A
the
rusty
idea.
control panel with several knobs.
That'd be
Two
cool.
buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marsh. On. Arrête. Off.
That was my guess. We're gonna leave for now. This looks like a fucking Final Fantasy level right now. Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, Midgar, eat your heart out. Frame rate and stuttering also.
We're gonna drop that on Measurehead, and that's how we're gonna take him out.
Oh shit, bottles. Is this the apartment complex right there? I think so. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red Impotent Pilsner. Uh-oh, I was here. At least 3 packs with the cigarette butts. Uh-oh. I don't think I can interact with that. Can't interact with that. Okay. What is in here?
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads René Arnaud.
We met
Hey,
Renee,
that was
didn't
the
we?
guy- Yeah, that's the old guy.
Yeah, that was the fascist dude, I believe.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
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 I'm gonna look around.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
No one's here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Oh, this is evil. I want to know what it looks like, but I have no reason to take it. Maybe I can put it back? Whatever, we steal
It's
shit.
a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, Rene, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera.
Why did you take that picture of René?
I'm gonna ask him about it. I'm a cop. It's instinctual to collect evidence. I'm making an artistic photo collage, Kim. I guess I'm gonna ask him about it.
Because we did have the one thing that was like, why is he proud of this uniform? And we needed something to crack
Ooh,
it.
good call.
You're really interested in that old soldier. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure. As long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. A black and white photo of a couple posing in front of a Ferris wheel. The girl is young and pretty, the man clad in a fancy uniform and smiling. On the back, a very steady hand has written the words Revachol Fair, Summer of 91. A postcard offers a glimpse across the river. A little more than a decade after the war, the eastern bank is already fully renovated. The hillsides are lush with gardens and residences. Someone's parked a small beige airship by the fountain. This postcard will sell for a pretty penny. 34, in fact. Okay, that's all we can do up here. Wait, more bottle. Fuck. Hold on, gently, gently. Oh my god, I have telekinesis.
We already knew this.
Most powerful human.
We can't read that thought from here, can we?
No.
Oh, that's the...
Yeah,
Okay,
we
no,
just
that's
walk up
right.
here. You see a faded industrial lettering on the platform. Valsund. Holy shit. Shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. Sorry for the fucking bad sound effects. Not sure if that's anything on my computer or it's the game. Speaker tower is silent. There is no work to organize in the yellow yard. In the yellow yard below. Okay, that's one way. I'm so immune to audio glitches. I played the entirety of Deus Ex Mankind Divided, where every time I turned left or right while I was in... Oh, I already forgot its name. Whatever the city you're in that game, every time you'd look left or right, the game would freeze for 3 seconds, and I played that entire game. So I'm completely
insane.
numb to any problems. You know, while we're playing Destiny, it constantly drops to 30 frames per second, and I just don't even care. The musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. It smells like blood. What's that smell? It's blood, sir.
It's blood!
Oh, thank goodness it was blood. Industrial-sized thermos. Smells like burnt coffee. That's a lot of coffee.
That's a huge thermos. If we're looking at the same thing.
That's Godot's. Both of them. Hey. The banner sags under the weight of rain and snow. White waves on red. Soon, oh soon, the green is gone and everything is red.
Container, container,
Hey, it's Leo.
I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along. The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisund on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Evrart.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work, he doesn't notice you. Hi! Do not interrupt the little man in his joyous activity.
Evrart, Evrart, Evrart. He looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister? I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
A shadow passes over his kind face. What is with you people in scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
You're Ubi, right?
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then.
The new world.
People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Sure. I don't know what you're talking about, but understood.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
What are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Okay. He waves at the containers towering behind him. What's going on here? Look at the mountain of containers rising behind him. It's a red check. I got anything to boost logic? We got a pretty high logic. I think we'll be okay. I could probably take something off, actually, to get more.
Sure, mister. Bye-bye now.
I think, yeah, we do have -1 logic. Okay, cool.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here.
Oh.
Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
That's nice. Leo, in the future, can we keep this greeting shorter? I had some questions for you, if that's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all, mister. Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I...
The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core. There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers.
This looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim. Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers? What is underneath those red covers? This looks like a massive redecoration operation.
They are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers?
No, not really. Mr. Evrart doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
Well,
yeah.
You were smart about that.
Yeah. What is underneath these red covers?
Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Most of them have labels on them, I think.
Chemicals. Thanks, Leo. You've been very helpful.
Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
The little guy affirms merrily. Where is everyone? The harbor is empty.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
Uh-huh. He leans in with a confidential look.
We're on a strike. The whole union is.
Wow.
You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So why are you working?
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Evrart is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
Pauses to think.
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Evrart sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
He stops, but seems eager to tell you more. What trouble did Titus and his friends get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
He smiles and leans closer.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Evrart telling them to take some time off.
Really? Did they kill someone?
No, I don't think they killed anyone. Let's better talk about something else. Titus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking.
He probably doesn't know anything anyway. Who in their right mind would tell him?
Do you work here?
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
The little man raises his hand in a welcoming gesture.
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Evrart is away.
Wow.
Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
Woman. Who's this Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes I am, yes I am.
Stay on this Miss Beaufort topic.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Who's this Miss Beaufort you mentioned? I think you're doing a great job around here, Leo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this place would totally fall apart if you didn't shine the boss man's shoes, Leo. Oh, wow.
Oh, Lizzie, she is a real sharp tool. Mr. Evrart put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, that makes sense that the lawyer would be the right-hand man. Yep. Smart. So he sent someone, paid someone through law school so we could have a fucking lawyer.
Yeah, that's Elizabeth.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, the gardener.
He respects that word. That's obvious.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure. If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids.
Oh, Lord.
Dr. Lemaitre said so. And she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his blue eyes.
Law school? Could she be talking about the union fixer, aka the gardener?
Okay, so this is the union fixer, the gardener.
Looks like it.
I'm not sure what a fixer is, but she is a real nice girl. Smart as a whip too.
The little guy smiles, a disarming smile at you.
Telling the gardener you know her name might throw her off. Perhaps something to consider later.
Sure. Probably not. She seems pretty strong-willed. Are you the Leo who wrote this note to make more banners? What's in that container over there? Point to the container suspended from the crane arm.
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Okay. I'm looking for the leader of the dock workers union.
Oh, you want Mr. Evrart then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood.
He coughs, then continues immediately.
Guys like Mr. Evrart and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Evrart and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Easy now, Leo. I just want to know where I can find this man.
Oh, Mr. Evrart is where he always is. In his office, of course.
He points to the 2 joint containers on your right. Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dogfighters. Alcohol, however.
What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
It looks like the borscht is spiked. Hold up, who makes it at the whirling?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Okay. Looks like the borscht is spiked. I'm gonna look into it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, I got some little cups. That's money. Nope, I want to take the money. Can I take it? I'm gonna check something real quick. Sorry for the audio that's about to break. Let's press on the crane. Oh wait, I never looked at this pallet here. It's just money. Bubble. Bubble. Bubble, bubble. Valsen means whale fjord in Arden.
Ah, that clears it up.
Yeah, we can walk through the container by Leo. We're gonna wait a minute though. Want to make sure I got everything else before I go to the other area.
A rusting marsh.
On.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Did we just drop that in the middle of a platform? Yeah, it's teetering.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down.
I can't see how that was worth the ruckus, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
It was pretty satisfying. Kind of hard to tell what was happening. Anyway, here we go, inside. What's up?
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Lieutenant, I think there's something special about this container.
Is this like your thing with that wall again?
Maybe. I can't tell. I think we should investigate further.
You do? Because I don't.
What? Why not?
There are 1 million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
It was hanging from the crane. I don't know, Kim. It just feels special. Maybe there's contraband in there?
There may very well be, but we are not here to look for that. We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to get the body down from the tree.
That's true. Knock on the
No
door.
reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container.
Open the
You
door.
attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
This is a
Guess we
rhetoric
really did get the
check.
box puzzles, huh?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it happened.
Fuck. Okay. Was it rhetoric? It's a rhetoric check.
We convinced the door to open, yeah. Definitely have. I think we definitely have clues regarding rhetoric. Yeah, -1 there, yeah.
We have nothing giving us -1 right now.
Well, the something was. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that gives us -1.
Yeah,
we'd have to put a. Yeah, we'd have to put a We'd have to put a point in to boost it.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here.
We could wait.
If anything, it seems to have grown.
If we're
slightly.
getting +1 from being in the world for 2 days, a precarious world, erratic yet thorough. I like those odds. I think we might as well try it.
Yeah.
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Close. Close.
Really close.
Pretty close. Because getting physical wasn't an option? Yes. Why am I?
Why are you what?
Anything at all.
Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do
Hello?
that after hours.
Oh,
Hello?
okay. The stream was lagging.
We will open the door later. So this is weird. Is this actually like not the intended way to get into the harbor here? I guess not. I guess we're kind of on the backside of the harbor right now. Well, the only way is through. Container we can't open. I don't think we have any tools to do that with.
Oh, you know, I guess your badge wasn't in your jacket, huh?
Was not my jacket, no.
No, it didn't pop up.
Oh, there we go. Oh, those are the Ultra Series gloves. Okay. Just need the right tool in your hand, huh? Yeah. Here we go with, man, styling. We need a better shirt and to lose some weight.
But apparently not. Kim always keeps looking at Harry and going, it looks like you did track and field at one point.
You Adonis. This is your office. Coffee in the giant thermos is still lukewarm. Holy shit. A stair made of pallets leading up. Hello. Taxidermy fish that tells time. I have this odd feeling. I have this instinct to save right now. I'm not gonna save scum, but... yeah, I noticed that perception affects what we can interact with. I did notice that.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
Yeah.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Are you in charge of the dock workers? We know this. Let's get straight to business. There's a dead body in a tree.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi.
We know our name.
It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
Right, so...
Mr. Dubois.
Mr. Dubois. If you've ever seen the Boondocks. Mr. Dubois. So I always knew a guy named... with that last name. But it was always pronounced Du Bois. So...
Mm-hmm.
It was always fun to me seeing Dubois versus Du Bois. Because that's just what happens when immigrants come over and the name gets carried.
Yeah.
So I always found that interesting. So I was wondering if in this game it was going to be Dubois or Du Bois, but I figured it was going to be Dubois. Okay, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi.
But we always knew that Harry was the boy.
The boy. The boys. Night with the boys. Good of you two to stop by. Please have a seat. He gestures to a tiny chair opposite to his giant desk.
I'm Evrart Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
Gross. What an amazing portrait.
It's pretty good.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
The lieutenant nods at you, then the chair.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best.
I'll do my best.
Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Wonder why. Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
Yeah, it's probably nothing.
I don't sit. It's kind of my thing. Yeah, Inland Empire looking out for me. He's like, no, this fresh start's good. Hold on to it. Let's take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Gives you a sly wink. Damn, this chair is uncomfortable.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has
No
got to be
way.
the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
No fucking way we just took damage from fucking sitting in a chair. It can't be that bad, dude. Like, death? That could have killed me?
By the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say.
Who cares about him?
This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
He points at it again.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it. Yes, but you owe him for it.
Yeah. Wait, you know Gart? Thank you, Evrart. Take the comically large check. Take the comically large check, but don't say anything. Keep it. I'm good. You can take that comically large check and shove it up your ass. Leave it. Wait, you know Gart?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
At least don't thank him for it. Yeah. I was thinking that, actually. If we say thank you, there's, like, verbal binding. But if we just take it without saying anything... Yeah. Keep it, I'm good. You can take that comically large check and shove it up your ass. That's right, shove it up your ugly ass. What do you think?
Well, it is interesting because it's like, it's only $25 or whatever. You know, it's not like it's like here's 10 grand. You know, make like go away.
Yeah, it's also only enough to cover one night.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Fuck them. Keep it. I'm good.
Okay, okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts, then.
He crosses his arms on his ample midsection and sinks further into his chair.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
Really? Really?
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun. Lost gun.
We about to take
lost
mental
gun.
damage.
The world is
What the
swallowed
fuck is
by
this?
a black hole of fear.
He's
Only
hurting
two
me.
words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. When he said, "Don't worry," he actually meant, "Be very worried."
How do you know about my lost gun?
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
The chair is killing you.
Damn, this chair is killing us.
The chair is literally killing us.
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Oh, you can just straight up, like... Yeah. I guess we're just going to be thrown into a bunch of red checks is the idea here. Well, I'm glad I saved. I won't feel bad about coming back to this, especially if it's, like, actually life-threatening. Because if anything, I felt like we did end up here a little too early for my liking. This wasn't exactly what I wanted to do right now, but I couldn't find a way out, so... Oh well. See what happens.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
No, I'm not about to cry. Try to stay cool. So what? Men can cry too.
You want to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. He'll think you're disgusting.
Oh, a good cry is good for everyone.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Trying. Damn, I need speed. Hold on, let me do some drugs real quick in the middle of this conversation.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
The large man snaps his fingers, but to no effect. You're in some stupor. Keep sliding down the chair like a jello shot. There is no Harry's. Let your mind go to your safe place. I'm getting fucking demolished here.
Mr. Dubois!
I'm just dying.
Are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow. In a kind of throw-in motion. Like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Nah, I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois. Vaguely gesture your hands above your head. Oh yeah, man, I'm fucking great. Keep sliding. Actually, this chair is uncomfortable. I could use that glass of water. Sit upright. I'm melting. What the hell?
Anything besides one, because that'll make us sound insane.
We need to survive.
We need to survive.
Objective. Survive. Escape chair. Escape chair that we can sit up from at any point. Stand up from at any point. Oh yeah, man, I'm fucking great. Keep sliding. I'll get the water, I guess.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
I guess. I'm told the
He
union
just
is
died.
Yeah, like, what a fucking intro. Phase 1 complete. Now for the DPS phase. It's about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your dignity. I'm told the union is involved in the local drug trade. Aren't you going to ask how I got in? You call me Mr. Dubois. Why? Could you help me get a dead body down from a tree? Let's talk about my lost gun. I want to talk about the hanging. I'm looking into your shady brew. I've met Joyce, the company representative. What's in the container that's outside your office? Evrart, I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again later. Oh boy. Aren't you gonna ask me how I got in?
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age?
Say nothing. A man my age? What are you implying? I'm at the peak of my abilities. I too am surprised by the resilience and athleticism of this tool I've been provided with. Tap your chest. My body's gonna break down any moment, probably pushed it to the limit. What are you saying? I'm at the peak of my abilities.
Yes, yes, Harry. You are obviously in peak physical condition, and I salute both your initiative and your physical prowess. Very impressive, Harry. Very impressive. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
I don't think I want to prod him about anything. I don't... Like, until we know something factual, I think we're just shooting ourselves in the foot or dying in a chair if we just start saying shit to him without any concrete info.
Yeah.
But we will get this. You called me Mr. Dubois. Why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Evrart, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
That's really my name.
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first.
My memory is fine. I'm just testing you. It's true, my memory is a bit hazy. See what his game is first. It might be a good idea to hide your confusion.
That's true, but like, I think I'm following this guy at this point.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we have no reason to tell this guy the truth.
Yeah, so
about
hiding
anything.
my confusion doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to be like, my memory is fine. It's just, yeah, my memory is a bit hazy. That's right. Rather...
I assure you, there's nothing to be ashamed of, Harry. You're among friends, and the good news is...
Taps on the folder in front of him.
I have a big fat folder on you, Harry. I'm sure you have a lot of questions to ask. Maybe I can help you out.
Don't trust him. For all you know, Dubois might be his name. You need to confirm this.
I'm sure you had some concerns you thought I might be able to address. And you were probably right. I can.
It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
The lieutenant inspects Evrart over his spectacles.
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Now this is where drama's coming in clutch.
Yeah. Read shipping folders before. Let's get this straight. What is my full name? Do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids? What kind of cop does it say I am? Where'd you get that folder? That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first. Let's get this straight. What is my full name?
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
Wait, I thought you are Harry Dubois. Okay, I like it. I can work with that.
And I can work with you, Harry. Now, what else can I do for you?
He raises his index finger. He did like a finger gun at the beginning. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, he had like a leaning back animation. Do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife? Not asking that one. What kind of cop does it say I am?
Harry, you're not simply a cop, you're a star. A bright shining star in the drab law enforcement sky, outshining all other stars. You're a superstar.
That's what I like about you, Evrart. You get me. No. I'm definitely not a star.
Of course I do, Harry. And I'm gonna help you shine. I'm gonna put you on all the big stages. Your name in giant neon letters. Harry Dubois.
Oh, this is so weird. Where'd you get that folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
Really?
This translates into, haha, you guys are so corrupt.
Yep.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
That's good.
Family?
Died once
Harry,
already.
you're not
True.
a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
I think I do. I'd be a wonderful father. You're right, I don't. Never mind the family.
Family, Harry, is the most important thing in the world.
Well, we probed, so Kim suspects something. Oh, okay, that's what they were trying to help. That's what Drama was trying to help me with if it wasn't high enough. Okay.
As you look at the folder,
I'm ready to fail
Evrart
that.
covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those brown folders you saw in the file cabinet.
Interesting. That's not an RCM folder.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely correct. You should do something about them.
I take in it because they let me. I'm enabled, so it's fine, you know?
Absolutely.
This is your problem.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Right, because we were getting watched by, we were being watched by everyone. Clearly.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man. So is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
He fucking hates Kim. He's probably afraid of Kim, actually.
Right, because Kim's actually
Kim's the real
Red
issue
hair.
here, not Harry. He's trying to get a man on the inside at the RCM is what's happening here with Harry.
Yeah.
That means he doesn't really know anything about you.
Okay, cool.
A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
That's fine. So the Census Bureau says my name is Harry Dubois.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
I think we ask about the gun. I'm not going to probe into some other stuff here, like Shady Brew, whatever. I don't think we talk about Joyce. Don't care about the container. We'll get in there. Really don't want to prod into a drug trade, but it could be interesting. Could you help me get a dead body down from the street? We're probably going to have to do this one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Hold on, could he really hold my gun hostage? Wait, the gun may have been bought from Roy's pawn shop. Have your men factored that in? I will not be blackmailed with this gun business. I don't care about my gun, keep it. Does this mean if I do things for you, I will get my gun back? Hold on, could he really have my gun hostage?
Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
Yeah, but we have info on this.
We do have info on this.
Yeah, we have like... Maybe someone else knows something. Wait, the gun may have been bought from Roy's pawn shop. Have your men factored that in? Probably. I will not be blackmailed with this gun business. Does this mean if I do things for you, I'll get my gun back?
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
Uh-huh. Alright, so he's got my gun.
He is not.
No, he isn't.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
Yes. What's that, Harry? You're getting a little pale. Is it the words
what?
paranoid schizophrenic and
Oh,
lost
I didn't
gun in one sentence? Don't worry, it's just a lead. It'll probably turn out to be nothing.
My best friend was trying to... Some kids saw other kids running away with it. Some folks said a paranoid schizophrenic might have it. Leads are being checked, Harry. What's that, Harry? You're getting a little pale. Is it the words paranoid, schizophrenic, and lost gun in one sentence? Don't worry. It's just a lead. It'll probably turn out to be nothing. Okay.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Okay. Great. Wouldn't want to get stuck in here.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
Interesting. Was not expecting this to be the order of events, but hey, that's how it went. All right. Is it actually raining or is it not raining? He might have something new. We're gonna come back to the
Hey,
body
mister.
thing.
I knew you'd be back to talk with no trouble at all, mister.
Yeah, we're probably gonna come right back here, but I want to just double check some stuff first. Because there's a couple more places I want to go. before we commit to anything with that guy there. Plus, I still can shoot it down, I think. Okay, that's gonna open that door. Okay. Okay. This is, we're just never gonna interact with Measurehead, I guess. No need. I'm gonna go grab some healing items. I wasn't ready for the chair damage. Like, I've sat in some pretty uncomfortable chairs, but holy shit. 3 pip of health gone from a bad chair, what the hell? Alright. Who's there? It's no one, I guess.
Hear me?
You sound like shit.
Weren't you, Brad?
No. This is my test run.
Oh my god, you're a robot. Brad's in an exo body.
I'll be back.
Okay.
The tear machine stands and your bottles clunk in.
I need help.
A small
let me turn
cabinet
off
on the wall is
Discord
filled with various
notifications. I should probably
medicine
just turn
bottles,
those off.
nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Disconnected. Viewer join, viewer leave. Okay. I think I could just like click on a streamer mode and it would just turn off all the notifications and stuff, but that's okay. Don't forget that the body is actively decaying. Interacting with the measure would open the door. Okay, interesting. Oh. Broke again. We need some health. Yeah.
Okay, here. Okay, here.
Grab some.
I hope Saint Baptiste makes you. Okay, here.
Magnesium.
I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Oops. Love that nice wave sound effect. Okay, what time is it in game? What was that? 5 o'clock? I think that's 5 o'clock. Yeah, we're gonna talk to Metro. He's literally the only one we haven't talked to apart from the people in the apartments. But like he's been on the list for a million streams now.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
I don't need anything from you. Yeah, we don't even necessarily need to like open the gates for the scabs here. Can't walk past him. But well, we actually need whatever's in the box. Clearly, that's what matters. All right, what's up, man?
Your body continues to betray your degeneracy.
Say nothing. Size him up first. What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy? My body does not betray my degeneracy. My body is unimportant. I'm with the police and we need to get the corpse down from the tree. You want to help? You're big. Say nothing. Size him up first.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
A ripple of muscles passes underneath his skin. He lets you look.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, ham sandwich.
Ham sandwich.
You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
My body's unimportant. I'm with the police and we need to, what do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy?
You have succumbed to Al Ghul.
His face contorts in disgust as if he were smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
You're right, I'm an alcoholic and I need that dead body to no longer be in a tree. I don't have an problem with Al Ghul. I just drink a little on the weekends. Al Ghul?
Yes, Al Ghul.
Ghul?
He means alcohol.
Oh. You mean alcohol?
Correct.
5 experience gained.
Small skull servant.
He nods approvingly.
Al Ghul is an ancient Ilmaran poison. A parasitic fungus that has colonized your race. It is a trick the desert pygmies played on you for humiliating them and stripping them of their land.
That's kind of funny. That's actually a really funny notion of, well, we'll make alcohol for them to make them fucking stupid. Because fuck them. Parasitic fungus that has colonized your race. It is a... oh, wait, no, he's calling... Yeah, an alcohol, an ancient Marin poison. A parasitic fungus that has colonized your race. Is a trick the desert pygmies played on you. For humility... Okay.
Intentionally fermented drinks have existed for 10,000 years.
This is true. The Elmaran people did not invent alcohol. It's existed since the Neolithic. That explains everything.
This is a fabrication the alchemists of Yizot and Bashir and their golem Al Ghul have fed your people.
Their golem.
No one believing in it. Race loser.
Race loser? I don't think that's how history works.
Why don't you have another drink? Your features are not yet congenitally deformed enough.
Oh yeah, Measurehead.
The babe looks at him with eyes full of admiration that transcends the merely sexual. You're right, I'm a servant of Al Ghul, but I still need that body down from the tree.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Ham sandwich. Okay.
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
Fat racist over there. Point to the racist lorryman. You're just him, after pumping some iron. I am the police and I need you to comply now. Take a step closer. The race stuff is unimportant here. I just need you to help me do my job, please.
I'm curious what he has to say about the lorryman.
Yeah, I'm clicking on that.
Look at my craniology. I am the pinnacle of my haplogroup. The pink blob is a bad example, even of yours. It saddens me. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Kroikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
Hold on. How can Harry lose the race war?
I think I'm a little lost. I think this guy is racist against white people, is the idea.
I think so, but then he was also calling cops a race in their own right.
Are we calling cops a race?
Yeah. I'm a little lost here, because obviously there's actually a ton of nuance that we're missing, considering we don't live in this world.
Right.
So
I think
what is
saying...
this? What race is our character technically that live in Martinaise here? The Occidentals, I think is what it was. No, you don't get it. No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. I guess I'm part of Occidental haplogroup B4, whatever the fuck that is.
The ham sandwich race.
Which is the ham sandwich race.
So he's like recognizing that you're part of the race that has been the dominant race, but he's saying that him and his race are going to supersede your race as the top race. It's an interesting form of racism. This is...
Yeah.
He's like, because he wants to be the racist on top. It's... Oh, good news, so tell her all about it. Okay,
Oh, good.
cool.
You know it.
You're right about all this. Now I need you to help me get that corpse down from the tree. It was your people who put that dead body up there. Your people should help me get it down.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Simenon Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you.
Wow. So I know Measurehead's all tatted up here, of course. He has the most abstract portrait of all the characters so far.
Yeah. It's hard to figure out what is happening with him.
Well, he's transcended. We're not. We're of a lesser race. We can't actually perceive him. Obviously.
Shit, damn.
I guess.
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art. Your microcephalic skulls. Microcephalic skulls.
You
I know what
could
phrenology
internalize
is.
Measurehead's race theory. It would enrich you rhetorically.
It would enrich me rhetorically, you say. How much do you guys know about phrenology? I can't put a concept to the noun, to the name. I might know what it is.
It's made up pseudoscience, but it's the idea that like the shape of your skull determines the size of your brain and stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah. They explain it well in the movie Django, if you've ever seen it.
I have not, but sure.
Yeah,
Right. Like,
it's
hey.
one of the things in like the 1800s that like slave owners used to justify owning slaves. They would be like, oh, the science of phrenology supports...
Unfortunately, that's a pretty reasonable assumption for a while, right? Like,
yeah, like
bigger is typically
bullshit,
better,
just,
but it's that does not matter. It's the wrinkles that matter.
It's the wrinkles.
My brain smooth and cute, yours wrinkly and ugly. You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. It would enrich you rhetorically. Good idea. Wouldn't that mean I have to become a Seminese supremacist myself? Was that what he is? Well, it would enrich us rhetorically, so yeah, whatever. We don't need to be racist, we just need to figure out why they're racist. So we can dismantle the racism. Though this might be a bad idea if we actually find no flaws in his statements. Oh no, what a risk. Good idea.
The best idea.
No, wait, I don't want to be accidentally racist. Wait.
Damn, we only
I
have
want to use it
3%.
against him. Fuck. Wait, no. You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white? Know anything about this? We still have the fucking mug. Why are you not with the Hardy Boys? What are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean? Yeah, I don't think I want to be racist suddenly. Like, in my mind, I want to understand what he's talking about, not subscribe to it, right? Because I'm glad the word subscribe.
Yeah.
And not
Well, it's weird that it
understand.
wasn't, like, Yeah, it's weird that this isn't a thought with the opt-in, opt-out option. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's what it's been for like other things like this.
Okay, yeah, well, I might save and see what that is. But, you serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
He turns his eyes towards the harbor, seemingly bored with you. Yeah, but you still serve them. How does that factor into your life? You keep telling yourself that. I'm sorry, of course, I understand now. Deeper. How does that factor into your life?
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
My jam is a mysterious fourth thing. I'm no communist. Communism is pretty cool. Individualism is my jam. My jam is a mysterious fourth thing. Well, we need that XP. Communism is pretty cool.
Idiotic communism is the single greatest contributor to your race descent. Everywhere around you. The fruits of its failure to challenge the world order. Individualism, rock and roll music, sexually transmitted diseases. Above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? Degenerate youth culture? Rock and roll music?
I've gotten it from disco, actually. It's true. I'm a rock and roll star and a rebel. Youth culture does not affect my thinking. It's true. I am a rock and roll star and a rebel.
Rock and roll is moribund. Only Koikos listen to it anymore. There is no life left in it. My people abandoned it long ago. It leads only to neurodegenerative herpes and heroin overdoses.
Neurodegenerative herpes and heroin overdoses.
I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminese race.
Okay, I'll ask. Who are the Seminese?
The South Island race. Haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. Millennia before you. We are the future. That is all you need to know.
So, you were born and raised on the islands before you moved to Revachol?
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulimbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminese women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
Oh, we haven't... Okay, so we actually would have...
Wait,
if we talked to him first, this would have been the first mention of the Pale, I think. I think they expect you to talk to him early, because that conceptualization check was incredibly low, I want to say.
Yeah.
Though we would have started with quite a bit of conceptualization, but still.
Waiting on immaculate conception from the Pale. Do you think the Pale will bless them with child like it's Bloodborne? What is the shit?
Yeah, I see young Seminese women walk into the gray mass on Ile du Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the Pale. So you did not come from the islands? Well, it's cool. It's cool coming back here now that we have an idea of what the Pale is, though.
Yeah.
Let me go up. 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 Thank you. Haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. I like how I said archipelago. We descend from the Aeropagites of ancient Paracarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago, millennia before you. What race is Kim?
He said his ancestors were from the Seoul region, the Seoul region.
Okay, okay.
But like his grandparents were from there. I'm not sure.
Right,
exactly.
he was raised here.
He was raised here,
Yeah,
though.
he just okay. So you did not come from the islands.
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
So you're not really Seminese, you're just from Revachol. Light. Okay, thank you.
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Simony strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world.
Uh-huh.
You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with. And never putting that dead body down from the tree.
Kim, what do you think about this?
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
That's fucking funny. That's fucking hilarious, Kim.
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next race will be the real.
The next one's the really good one.
That will be
That will be our lucky racist. How do you know there will be a next racist? I like the previous racist better, actually. That will be our lucky racist.
He will grant us 3 wishes.
He will grant us 3 wishes. Kim's the best.
He'll grant us 3 wishes.
He will grant us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits. A protruding occiput and an indented zygomatic bone.
Oh my god. Do you people have nothing better to do than just brew over this kind of shit? Like, props to him. He at least knows his shit, I guess? When it comes to races?
Yeah, but like this is just how like racists that are a part of like racist groups are. They'll like educate themselves about this bullshit.
To justify the fact that they just don't like people that are not like them.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so funny. Like, what the hell? People suck.
Yeah.
The lieutenant does not flinch.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the use of his mind.
Know anything about this mug?
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Put this into the trash lately? Is this your kind of thing?
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
He had nothing to do with it. Does he strike you as the kind of man who puts mugs into trash?
Why are you not with the Hardy Boys?
I am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Their company is spiritually degrading.
You pick up on something artificial in his tone, like he's putting on an act. This is unlike him. He is usually more himself.
There's more to it. What have you got against them? What's up?
I was gonna say, you've often been confused by the notion of a Sigma male. I think this guy's a Sigma male.
Okay.
Because it's like, the Hardy Boys, you know, like, the Hardy guy would be like an alpha male, you know, in charge of his gang, but like, then you got Measurehead over here who's just doing his own thing and being like, I ain't fucking looking at your cup.
I see. There's more to it. What have you got against them?
Fine. They have recently fallen under the influence of a possibly sexually perverted female vagrant and a narcotics peddler. It's shameful.
Okay. Who do you mean?
Find out for yourself. Endomorphic blub.
Interesting.
Lieutenant takes a quick note. What are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
He gestures towards the lorryman down the street.
Welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell at a redhead woman visiting the fritter nearby. He must think redheads are immigrants.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
Okay.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could be small.
Oh my god. My race does not stand a chance. Are you sure? I mean, that jaw is clearly an atavistic stigmata. Your earlobes are too big.
That atavistic stigmata makes pussy say yes, plenty.
Babe, thanks. But I got this.
What are those tattoos you're supposed to see?
Welcome to... He must...
I am...
The drawings are precise.
Earlobes are too big.
The size of the earlobes is not a real craniometric criteria. Everyone knows this.
We all know.
The real glory
day.
of the real privilege of humans is the pick and choose factor.
Hope.
Yeah, whatever I say is right.
Yeah.
Your earlobes are flawless, Jean-Luc.
Yes.
The man falls silent, his face motionless. You sure I'm not craniometrically superior to you?
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. This is not craniometry, just an observation.
Yeah, somebody pointed out this is why his name's Measurehead, because he measures heads.
Yeah. What else?
It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Ghul. From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head, and long arms relative to lower limbs. This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur-la-Clé and Vesper, and possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi.
Interesting. So one of my ancestors was sur la Clef and the other Vesper.
Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Revacholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of Al-Ghul. That is the only reason you are here.
He's right there. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk. It's too scary when people are sober.
Okay. I seem to not have a way to get past him, but whatever. Unless there was an option in there that would let me. So, we can try and get the body down now, which I think we should do. I think I can still try and shoot it.
I think we still can try and shoot it.
So we're gonna try. Might as
We
well.
should convince the lorryman to fight Measurehead for us.
Yeah. Ooh, can we?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I feel like that's not outside the realm of possibility.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Hey, you gotta smoke?
No. He's got a smoke right there in his fucking hand. Snatch that shit out of his fat fingers. You need it after listening to his garbage.
Then I'm gonna need the one you're smoking.
Can't have it.
Hand it over. I'm confiscating it as evidence.
Evidence of what? I haven't done anything.
He puts the cigarette and flicks the tiny stub towards the street. Fuck, I oughta.
What, officer?
Shit. Man looks at you coolly. Knocks effluence wafting in the air around him.
Sorry I couldn't be of any help.
Damn. I could just go buy a pack, but I haven't. Kuno, you got anything new, buddy? Has your life changed
So you tried
yet?
to kill Kuno's girl? What's up with that? You want to talk about it?
Not your sister.
It's not your sister, but I didn't try to shoot her. I just aimed at her. I didn't try to shoot her. I just aimed at her.
What? Bitch, you fucking making excuses for yourself now?
Oh, I did just aim at her, though. I think we've all moved past that by now, Kuno.
Not all of us. Acts like that stick with you for a while.
Fuck.
No one's moving anywhere. Do this shit again, and Kuno's gonna climb in your room at night with a knife.
He points towards the whirling rags and whispers.
Kuno knows where you sleep. The pig who fucked his window up. I'm gonna climb in through that balcony, put the fucking knife in you. Yeah. I've been in your room. But you and Kuno are good for now. Pals, shoot that shit at Kuno. Let's have a jolly time.
You don't threaten me.
One word out of you, pig shite, and you're locked out of the Kuno experience forever.
The Kuno experience.
You hear the Kuno?
Try me, you little. Seriously risk your relationship with the Kuno. Nod. You hear him.
And you're back in business with the Kuno. Now what is it?
Right.
Kuno does...
Alright.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots.
Oh, we can.
His skin is marbled with decaying
We had that
veins
one
and
try.
blotched by lividity. On his chest, a face.
We had that one try. We have to get him down with the union help now, I guess.
Damn.
Okay. Damn. Oh well. Let me get special borscht. Bring class husband. Smoker on the balcony. Smoker on the balcony.
That was the guy we just talked to for a little bit.
Oh yeah. We can go into the apartment. Okay, that's fine. Well, I guess let's get this body down. And not sit in that chair. Yeah, I'll be curious to see what the list of ways to get the body down is going to end up being. I'm also curious if a roll happened for Kim when he shot at the body.
Sure, like, yeah, just behind the scenes.
Yeah. I imagine so. I'd be kind of shocked if that wasn't the case, actually. God, this fucking audio. Okay. I imagine we could have tore his head off.
Yeah, I think someone had mentioned you could have torn his head off
to get the body down. Yep. Watch how he leans back. Anything else in here?
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Thanks. Wow. Fuck you. Since you've already sat in it, I've already done my damage. Could you help me get a dead body down from a tree?
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. A steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
Also, I studied the footprints at the crime scene. Worker boots.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values.
He licks his fat lips and smiles.
But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you.
He picks up the handset of a radio phone to his right, then clicks a button.
Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body in a tree
Oh,
problem they
that's
need
funny.
help with. Namely, they need it to be taken down.
Oh, that's funny.
It is kind of funny.
And Jean, please take it easy with the race science. That's a yes to getting the body down, no to the race science.
That's incredible.
Yeah, this is... No, we played this right. We definitely did this in the right order to get that, the irony of this. Guy spews tons of race stuff. I'm top of the race, talks to him like he's a fucking child. That's yes to getting the body down, no to the race science. Holy shit.
You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates. He's the big impressive one. You know, tattoos, muscles, ethnic looking. Can't miss him. Great guy.
Great guy.
Do we want to talk about the hanging?
Honestly, like, I think we can just talk to this guy at this point. I don't think he can hurt us anymore. Like, he's already hit us with all of our weaknesses, right?
Well, might as well try this one.
I honestly, let's just talk to him about everything.
Yeah, I'd rather not. Yeah, it's just that I don't want to give him anything that he might not actually know about.
So I'll say this: we talked to Joyce. We talked about Joyce with the Hardy guy. So he's gonna know Joyce is in town. There's no.
Well, he knows
way
that,
he
but not necessarily the
Yeah.
deal we made with her, and that we might be looking for the drug trafficking stuff. I think is what we were doing, right? That's what she wanted us to know.
This is true. Well, she wanted you to open up negotiations with the union.
There's
Because
something
the
she wants
union
to tell you.
negotiations had broken down.
Perhaps if you did her a favor, she could waive off the formality. Whatever the case, you need to know what she knows. Okay.
Here's the thing. The goal of us as the police officers is to investigate the murder. But we don't even know, like, who the guy was and anything like that. Like, we think that Joyce knows, like, the information we want about the body, right? Joyce was kind of like, well, I'll tell you what you want to know, but you gotta help me, like, work at a deal with the union because...
So you're thinking here, I wouldn't get these... like, these are the ends of the strand to of some of these quest lines.
I think so, because, like, Joyce wants to talk with this guy, but the union negotiations had broken down. So Joyce wanted us to free open negotiations with this guy.
Right.
Joyce already knows about the drug stuff. He probably knows that they know about the drug stuff. I don't think the drug stuff really matters between Wild Pines and the union.
Right, and these guys are in so much control. Like,
yeah,
we would need to find some serious technicalities to break it down anyway.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's start with some safer ones, because I don't think I need to ask what's in the container from outside your office. Like, whatever about that, I suppose. Yeah. But hey, it might actually give us a bonus in something, but it also might take something from us. Because if we don't know, I don't know. I want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help you like I'm helping you with the body and your lost gun. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
Since there's a but.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines, incredibly talented at opening doors.
I've opened a few doors in my life.
And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Okay. I bet you don't even know about the hanging. Opportunity. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand, then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own will. Damn it, fine, I'll look into it if we need to talk about that murder. Why don't you just open it yourself?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
I do.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there.
What do you mean?
Nothing for you to worry about.
What do you mean by a weasel?
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
He removes his glasses and rubs his nose.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
I bet you don't even know about the hanging. Alright, fine. I'll look into it if we need. We'll talk about that murder. Okay. I'm sorry. Damn it, fine. I'll look into it. We need to talk about that murder.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level.
Flicks his fingers.
You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry.
Get the keys.
Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Huh. Okay, I'm told the Union is involved in the local drug trade.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any Johnny Fat Guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
Haha, just kidding.
The reaction appears to be sincere, but it's impossible to tell with this guy, honestly.
Yeah, like, we're not investigating the drug trade. That's not what we're doing.
It's true. But we are if we wanted information from Joyce. That was our other route, remember? That or we need to get whatever's in the container. The drugs might be in the container.
Wait, did Joyce care that the Union was dealing in drugs?
No, that's what she needs to know, I want to say. We could either get our badge or look into the drug trafficking. Because they're drug trafficking through her company. And she needs to know that. If she can know that, she can give information. That was the deal, I believe. So if we do find out about this and get back to her, she'll tell us stuff. Or I find my badge. Those were the two options.
Yeah, I was under the impression that, like, they'd known about the drug trafficking for, like, 20 years. It's not like they cared.
They needed
just that...
no, she needed proof on it, I think. Something like that.
I think she was just telling us what was what with the Union. Because, like, what
they
wanted...
No, she wanted us to do something, remember?
Yeah, I think it was just get in contact with this guy.
No, I think it's something to do with the drugs. Just but it's impossible to tell with this guy.
I mean, we might still get something out of questioning him, of course.
Yeah, might as well.
Do you want an info on the drugs? Okay.
Yeah, no, she definitely was like, we were making a deal. And I don't exactly remember what the whole thing was with her needing that information, so that, like, what she would do with that and why that. We were just doing it so that we could get on her good side, right? It was a deal. If we don't have our badge. Yeah, whatever. I am. Lie.
You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what?
He perks up.
And gets over it in 2 seconds. Seems like it didn't really hurt him.
I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
He's hiding his real reaction beneath courtesy.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite.
Wow.
I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
Well, Harry's Team Kim, so fuck you.
None taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
I met Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Everyone's just pals here, just pals.
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez here. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her, because you and I are such good friends, and I'm helping you get that nasty body down from the tree. And with finding your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
What happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Gaumont? Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances. Evrart, Joyce seems to think the union is lowballing her. Why haven't you let her go? Why haven't you let her in to see you?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
You made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You called him a midget.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
This guy, this is the grimiest man ever.
It's hard to say if he really lost his temper, or if this is another one of his tricks. This man almost never angers visibly.
Just said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances. Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Simple as
So,
that.
like, this, in my mind, this was kind of the mystery. Because the union was on strike because they wanted things from the company, right? That's why union strikes.
Yep.
And Joyce, the company representative, was having a hard time seeing this guy. He wouldn't see her. And it's just like, they're not going to get anything out of anything if they don't talk to me, so... And they've been striking for months now, so
right,
it
so
was unclear
that is what she still wants, I think.
Yeah.
But also, she can't the thing about the drug trafficking had nothing to do with her linking up with the union. It was about her being able to divulge information about the murder to me. Because I didn't have my badge.
Right.
Yeah. Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances. Evrart, Joyce seems to think the union is lowballing her.
Yes, yes. Lowballing, of course. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihoods are at stake here. But everything's a casino for those rich types.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
That's your story?
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Funny.
Funny, Joyce didn't mention any casserole.
Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
This particular brand of humor he has, it makes for a fine distraction.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Evrart doesn't mind.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now. This is weird. Not nice weird, but okay.
But okay.
But okay. I don't think we bother with the other two. We still need to even look at the Shady Brew stuff.
No, we can ask about the brew at least. Like,
you want to? I'm fine with that. Yeah, the containers. I mean, yeah.
I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady Brew? There are so many moving parts in my operation, I can't keep track of them all. You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. Just one thing. If you can, make it even shadier.
He sincerely has no idea what you were talking about. And he doesn't care either.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, fuck it. What's in the container that's outside your office?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor.
Yeah,
I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
Something special about it. It was attached to the Kvalson cane.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Okay, well, let's go. We
See
might be
you
able
soon,
to.
Debardeur. Just kidding, but not too much.
Okay, maybe that reopened the container.
We can hope.
No, it didn't. What the hell? Well, let's get the body down. Are we on 6? Episode 6 here?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let me just fast travel real quick.
It's an interesting idea.
That is an
name,
interesting idea. I see that.
Yeah.
We can call the video rental place. Okay. So I can actually go push the button now that Measurehead's gone, I think. I don't think I need to do that, but I could. What the fuck was that?
We actually might...
What the fuck is that? Oh, it looks like a creepy crucifix.
Oh.
But it's
sure.
just rust, which is basically blood. Silent Hill really knew what they were doing with that one. Well, the phone's on the way.
In fact.
The payphone hangs mutely on the wall.
Well.
Damn.
We fucked up. Okay. So Manana has something for us. Might as well grab it. Don't necessarily need to do it.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too, probably.
Labor Utopia, not approvingly.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
He notes solemnly, then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his face.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Evrart says you have a key to a door?
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
Some whistleblowers, I think. Interesting. He said it belonged to a weasel. I was hoping you could tell me.
Of course. I got you. You don't know anything.
He taps the side of his nose with a little wink.
I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I'm a hustle
grinder. Saw an opportunity, I took it. I'm a hustle grinder. I heard something about a weasel and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. Wink. I'm not opening this door for myself, I'm opening it for all working men. I'm not really doing this for political reasons. I saw an opportunity and I took it.
I'm not so sure about the hustle grind, but... You know, it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
His gaze wanders off into the distance.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about this task? This weasel person when he'll be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker.
Yeah.
I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Uh-huh. The man takes a big sip from his flask.
He means he's not going to tell you because he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Evrart.
Okay.
Ask him about the Hardy Boys.
Actually, do you know anything about the Hardy Boys? Thanks, physical instrument. That's a good one.
Los Hardys? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Evrart's law. But really, they're just like you. We're negotiating our share. Aye.
Wait, so not wages or pensions? Okay, economy stuff. I get it. I want to talk about something else. How large a share would you like?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
This seditious talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page, communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people or deporting them to a labor camp in southeast Grad. But don't say that out loud if you're a communist.
Thank you, Rhetoric. I've been lost this whole time. Glad we finally honed that one in. Are you a communist? The boss man, Evrart, can you tell me about him?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
What does bossing the union entail anyway?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
It does seem lavish to me.
He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion.
Fair way to put it. Fair way, just kind of matter of fact about it.
Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
This man has political theory, and it has not failed him today.
Are you a communist?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
Excuse me, but the stuff you do aligns admirably well with the World Republic. Why not call yourself a communist? Right on, brother. You shouldn't take what's not yours. Cool. I don't have anything to add to that. Even a weak child can think it. The only thing holding someone back are, I can't, and I shouldn't. The stuff you do aligns admirably well with the World Republic. Why not call yourself a communist? You shouldn't take what's not yours. Cool. I don't have anything to add to that. We'll go with 1.
I have nothing against communists. They are honorable boyaderos.
Boyaderos.
And they have good analysis.
Okay.
But my own code serves me well. If my code starts failing, a code can fail a man as well as a man can fail a code, then I will have to submit to a new one, which may well be communism.
I guess I understand. I am not sure I understand. It sounds like you're a communist who thinks he isn't doing enough to call himself one.
Yeah. Imposter syndrome.
See, I'm primarily a lazy person.
There we go. He looks very amused, as if thinking about some private joke or mystery.
No doubt he's communist enough to call himself such, but he won't.
Why is that?
He likely believes that when someone has radical ideas, he should still rather present himself as a self-interested moderate, not as a missionary of a minority ideology.
Because
it might come in handy to present ideas as a part of reality, the only reality that exists, instead of some abstract true form. On the other hand, he's not lying when performing this sleight of hand. He's a self-interested moderate.
Basically, you're a self-interested moderate?
That's one way to call it, friend. An unnecessarily complicated way.
Laziness, self-interest, and negligence certainly fit the doctrine espoused here.
Is it the dulcet tone of ultra-liberalism I hear?
At least some people are willing to make the necessary sacrifices in order to reach higher and to better the world.
You seem to have spent a lot of time thinking about the political situation.
Sure. I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. It all comes together now. The way he
encyclopedia
speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool.
Been a minute, NC. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadera code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool.
That of a noble peasant, or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends.
He's a homie. Maybe I am
we're
a
Boyaderos.
Doesn't sound that cool. Sounds antiquated, obsolete, passé. It's not disco. Maybe I am a Boyadero.
No.
The screen got darker. I could, but what if maybe unless...
Unless...
No. The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide. Yet it feels as if he could, effortlessly, go even wider, if need be. An endless torrent of time.
Wow. Any idea who killed the hangman?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
Merc was hanged with a very specific type of cargo belt, one often used in heavy transport areas, for example, harbors. The harbor is a prime area of suspicion. In your opinion, are dock workers involved in the killing? Well, we kind of already know. Well, we do know. Part of it, anyway. They did kind of divert the entire blame on the Hardy Boys, it sounded like.
Yeah.
That even if they did it, there was something more to it. Let's see.
What a thought. Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Pushed how?
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
Hold up, what does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
He's not lying about not doing it himself. He means a more violent faction could easily take care of such a thing.
Yeah.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
Cool.
So I'll say we're probably in the time of day now where we would have a better chance of rolling on the mural.
Let's go take a look then. Oh, we can talk to Renee. Not gonna worry about that at the moment. Well, I want to get copyright stricken again with my perfect pitch.
Just an ordinary
You say again?
Nothing to see here.
Oh my god, I don't have fucking Discord notifications on anymore. Holy shit. Hi, Brad.
I've been here for an hour.
Okay.
Didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's the right time of day yet. It
Not
has to
like
be
that.
probably a little bit later.
It might have to be nighttime. I think this is the door they want us to open. Yep. But also,
Yeah, that
or was
one.
this?
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
And why is
maybe
this
come
one
back to
open?
this.
Oh, this side unlocked also once we got into the first side. That's all that happened here, I think. Is there two sides to the apartment complex? Yeah, that's all that happened here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what happened. Okay, cool.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is my mic picking up this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
You also sound like you're in a fishbowl.
So it's actually, apart from the mic being bad, which I kind of expected, right?
That's all.
I expected it. I wasn't totally surprised. The actual audio is horrendous. Even in wired mode, it's the actual audio I'm hearing is very tinny.
That sucks.
So I'm going to return them. Like, for the price that these were, I don't want to divulge. I'm definitely going to return them. And I'm like, well, I'll just get, like, a pair of, like, Sennheisers or something. Or, just buy an actual mic. And then just a normal headset with no microphone built in.
Yeah.
When I actually get a desk. This is meant to be like well, let's see. I want to see what's out there and experiment, but these are bad.
But yeah, as we've now discovered, threefold wireless headsets are bad. They're just terrible. Where? Oh, do I have to go get Measurehead first? I guess.
Yeah, I guess we have to go get them.
I guess we have to go get them.
Like, this is a Corsair headset. I was expecting good things.
Like, it sounds okay, I think.
It's okay.
It's okay, but it definitely, your other mic sounds significantly better.
Which is funny because that other mic is $60.
Yeah, but it's wired.
Yeah, well, even in wired, it's the same.
I know, but it's still running. Yeah, I don't know.
It actually has a little switch to switch
Brad,
from
I had
wired
that same
to
issue
wireless.
when I bought a wireless headset.
Yeah.
It didn't matter.
That's phenomenally stupid.
Alright, let me talk to him.
I even went to switch my mic though.
No biggie.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
It's been half an hour.
Right, though.
Ever told you to help us get the body down from the tree?
So it was. You surmounted the harbor wall in a display of athletic prowess to reach my superior. Then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, and I will remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
There's a but.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you.
Lieutenant, what if we don't want to do that?
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it down ourselves. I can live with a compromise.
Listen to your little friend. He is wise in his childlike way. His mysterious race may yet prove fierce competition to my heroic haplogroup.
Kim's like, thanks. Thanks. Yeah, I guess we just have to.
At this point, we don't have another way of doing this, so...
Yeah, we would have, like, okay. Unless we could find something in the apartment complex, which we haven't gone into yet. However, we examined that body pretty damn thoroughly, so if anything is wrong, we'll know.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could also wait one more day for the bridge to be up.
Potentially, but I think that's kind of where we've funneled into for now.
Yeah, I think we do this.
Yeah, I think this is also like kind of first playthrough intended way in a sense, so I don't mind.
Yeah.
Sure. And also,
Plus,
fuck it,
come
whatever may. I don't think there's any really bad choices here apart from the super obvious ones like shooting a child. Okay.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
We didn't like discuss where the body was gonna go. I guess we just wait here.
His gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Apparently so. Why are you with Measurehead? Yeah, we're the law around here. We're just trying to keep things from going to shit. Apparently so. Yeah, we're just trying to keep things from going to shit.
Have you ever thought that maybe things should go to shit? I'm Katya, by the way.
Hi.
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
You gonna hear that from here? Holy shit.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
He's fighting Kuno.
He's cracked Kuno in half. I don't see. I don't. I've seen enough of the dead body already.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Evrart's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
Bro, we need that body down. Hey, you didn't fucking offer to take it down. Fuck you.
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes?
Get his ass, Kim! I work with whoever I want. Yes, I am an unbelievably corrupt cop. I am as corrupt as I am corrupt every opportunity I get. It's none of your business.
Your business, yeah.
I work with whoever I want.
I don't want money's on
Shrill
Kuno.
laughter interrupts you, echoing across
Oh.
Martinez. It's Kuno. Then the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
I was expecting him to have brought Kuno with him for some reason.
I was expecting, yeah.
I have recruited this impeccable example of a child.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
I guess we did.
There has been no side choosing. We did what we had to do to keep order.
And what you had to do was to become a Union man for all to see.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't think we had like we really can't just walk past him now. I want the box. You know what? Maybe if we subscribe to the race.
That's possible.
Race
That is
theory.
possible.
It's fine. I don't want his fucking box.
Well, I'll say also probably not.
Also
like,
probably not. Yeah.
All I'm wondering.
Like,
Alright, let's go see that
if
body.
he was like, "Oh, you're racist too," yeah, I'll end the strike over that. That'd be kind of weird.
Right, 2.
Yeah, like none of these fuckers were willing to help me, so fuck them. Yeah, I wonder what the guys inside have to say now. Now that
It's time.
Now that we've unionized. Yeah, he broke the fucking tree. That's about what I expected.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
You need to act decisively. It's Kuno. Use Kuno words.
Abusing the K word, it belongs in the past. Total retards use language like that. Congratulations, Kuno, you just made yourself a retard. Oh yeah, kids. Not an approval, but don't you mean desert kipped? Wish I could have been here to see it. Now I have some questions. YouTube, I was reading something. I just got monetized. Don't demonetize me. It's fake racism, so it's fine. Ugh. You want to shut it down, you need to act decisively. It's Kuno. Use Kuno words. Alright, what's, Alright. I guess it's 2.
If you want to shut it down, you need to act decisively. It's Kuno, use Kuno words. Shut what down? What was Rhetoric talking about?
Talking about, the
Just
racism.
shut down Kuno?
Yeah, you missed a good
Like-
show before. I kipped came by and completely fucked the tree up to pieces. Yeah, because, see, the first option, stop using the K word, it belongs in the past. Yeah, it's just that he said something racist, so... Instead,
Okay.
we're gonna call him bad
interesting.
things to denounce his racism. We've done it.
They killed. We've.
Did we do it?
Probably not.
Fucking Kuno! The faggot, he's got you in a chokehold!
Kuno's not fucking choking.
We've done it. He grabs his throat like he's choking. Choked you out there. Serves you right for using serves you right for using reactionary shit. It choked you out there. Serves you right for using reactionary shit. All right. Simmer down. I think we all learned a lesson. Serves you right.
Like fuck you did. Kuno's gonna keep saying kipped forever now. Kipped.
He only gets 2 kips out before he coughs.
Shit. The fuck did you want anyway? You got your fuck bag down. Now let's talk normal shit.
Oh, now you want a normal conversation, huh?
Yes. Kuno wants a normal conversation. Ask normal shit, please. Kuno does.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Beautiful. Wipe a tear from your eye. Well, it's down. Celebrate in a more reserved manner.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
Here we go.
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
Yep.
The RCM's 4-phase murder scene processing manual.
The fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up!
Don't we have someone else for this? A doctor? Don't we have someone else to cut his shit open?
It's not about cutting. And no, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain, from autopsy to cleanup to social work.
Jeez. Wait, honorary rank of detective?
An honor and a burden attached to your rank once you've proven yourself able, usually after 5 to 8 years of field work. Mine is Lieutenant Detective.
Yes, I feel like a detective.
You are. Your station would not have assigned you on this case if you weren't. Now...
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
First, what exactly is a field autopsy? Tell me something, dead man.
It's interesting how they use the word honorary there. Like, as in, like, the honorary judge, and not, like, honorary as in, like, spiritually or temporary, right?
Yeah.
Because you could say, like, you're an honorary detective, as in, like, we think of you as a detective, but you're not, like, legally a detective.
Right, there's no legal backing power that would make him a detective. So, if anything, everything with the RCM is honorary in a sense.
That's true, that's true.
I think that was the idea. First, what exactly is a field autopsy?
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano, Corpus Muindi, is the world's highest summit, and the failure of the 38 single, Epui Descent, to crack the top 20 was the death knell of disco. But what a field autopsy is, you have no idea.
Thanks, Encyclopedia.
Thanks, NC. You're the best. Why don't you know? What use are you?
You must have me confused with the Copperpedia.
Yeah, you know what? Fair. Who's the Copperpedia? I think I need to talk to him.
You, sir. You are the Copperpedia.
Do you have another pair of gloves?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. I'll take it like a man. I need a pair then. Can we return to this shortly? We have a glove hunting to do. That'd be a good idea.
Let's not go glove hunting, please. Let's use division of labor. I perform the anatomical side, while you take notes.
Okay. Just fill this in, right? Show him the red field autopsy form in your ledger.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, we got this. We're smart.
That's right, logic. Open your ledger at the field autopsy form. Tell me something, dead man. What's up?
I was like, yeah.
Yeah, imagine if you don't have your ledger yet, though. Huh.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
Oh, okay.
Come back later.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with,
Let's jump ahead to the 3-part summary. Begin. 1. Assistant.
That's you.
Write the initials HDB. Write Harry Dubois.
the corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says,
Coroner's case number?
KK57-0803.0815.
KK equals Kim Kitsuragi. 57 equals Precinct 57, followed by his date 0803 and time of arrival 0815 on the scene. He's indexed the case after himself, not you.
Whatever.
That's because he doesn't want to bring up the messy question of your initials.
Shouldn't we file the coroner's case under me? Technically, I arrived at the scene before you. Whatever.
Next.
Write it down.
Yeah, whatever. Name.
NA. Next.
Date of birth.
NA.
Age.
Roughly 50.
Okay.
Try 40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side.
I'm gonna write about 42.
He nods.
Race.
Mondial.
Mondial.
Fair to olive-skinned, from the Isola of Muindi. This is as vague as it gets. You might as well say whitish.
Write it down.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Sex.
Fucky!
The little monster exclaims energetically.
Male.
Pigs can have sex!
Right, fucky. Right, pig's gonna have sex.
Nor does he look male.
That's hilarious.
With his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Date of death.
We're still going with March 4th. 51.
Okay.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless with the cargo belt still around his neck.
I'm pretty
Only
sure he
one
just gave
box
us a
remains.
different number. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 803, not 503. There, whatever.
Yeah, no. Well.
Not whatever.
Okay, 803 is when Kim showed up on the case. That's what the previous thing indicated.
Yeah.
This is saying 503, so the 5th of March, is, I guess, when they're determining what.
We would have gone there 3 days earlier.
Yeah,
So, okay, that's Harry's number there when it was first found, but we were using Kim's reference, whatever.
Right, so it's interesting, yeah, because that would be his actual identifying trait, because this is when Harry arrived on the scene, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
Evidence of treatment? None, at least not after the initial examination. What exactly is treatment anyway?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
I'm not so sure. Didn't the footprints look like he was carried over?
They'd have to have incapacitated and carried him over. This man was more than a match for untrained dogwalkers.
He places his hand on the dead man's chest, as if in preparation.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else. The building is tall, 7 stories wind-wrapped in solitude. Most of the apartments are unoccupied. This was a suicide. The other, an accident. The small one. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today. 42 stations of breath.
We should start the post-mortem.
That was cool. That was cool. Those two working in tandem like that.
Well, like I said, Shivers is like the detective stat, and Spirit is like the cop stat,
yeah.
right? So it kind of makes
oh
sense
yeah,
they
and our
work together.
our composure also kicked in there. That was cool.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
External examination summary.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
Turns the body onto its side to check the underwear label.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
Did they really expect these guys to defile a dead body? Like...
The rest of the clothes have been removed post-mortem by scavengers in order to get to the victim's ceramic armor. Officers are in search of the missing pieces. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire. If you are to keep them for yourself, as you ought to, you have deserved them more than anyone else.
When am I gonna get them?
Patience. After the autopsy, before the body is taken away, there will be a window of opportunity. After the lieutenant has gone to sleep. I hope this has helped you, my liege.
Do we want the boots?
We did get... There was the one thing in the notes that said we were probably not getting them while Kim was around.
Right, and he just confirmed that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, do we have the are we gonna have the capability to get the boots off and stow them? Well, fuck it. I kind of want to try and get them.
I would like to try and get them.
I'm at the boots.
The boot has a serial number. It's E50.100.100. The lines between the plates are in the shape of the alphanumerical. The number is purposefully concealed by the design. Tattoos.
He stands up, feet planted on either side of the corpse.
The upper
of the
torso
body.
is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age 42. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Touch the corpse's hair before moving on. I don't think I want to touch the corpse's hair.
Lividity is consistent with hanging, albeit faint, as noted. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs, consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Low velocity. Get fucked. You hear that, Kuno? You suck.
Fucking low velocity. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
Shut up. You suck.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
I'll get better at it.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest.
Whoa.
Consistent with predation.
Like birds. Or just anything.
Yeah.
Predation, yeah. Write down, but it meant for high velocity.
I'll write down.
Ligature mark.
Lieutenant produces a small folding knife. With the other hand pulling on the belt, he starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
Oh yeah, I'm prepared. Pet the chain cutters. Good thing we've got these chain cutters. Pull out the rubber grip chain cutters. I'm gonna pet the chain cutters.
The hanged man lets out a joyous little bubble of rot from his nose.
Jesus.
Good thing we got these chain cutters. Pull out the rubber grip chain cutters.
Always good to think ahead. Now...
He points to the rope squeezing the dead man's neck.
We need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
See? My pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
I'm not sure. Look for a good spot to cut.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the east.
Delicious. Alright, what's gonna get me the bonus here?
I'm your pig Kuno, I'm not your pig Kuno. Well, I don't know what I'm not your pig Kuno gets us.
Confidence.
We're like, confidence. So it's physical instruments.
See, my pig is gonna fuck us
Yeah.
up. No, he ain't.
Yeah, it's physical instruments, so yeah. He would like, physical instruments would like us to stand against Kuno.
I'm not your pig, Kuno.
You are? You're Kuno's pig?
Alright, so it's anytime you actually just talk to him at all, we've been losing stuff.
Oh, that sucks. But like, that's
Alright, see
physical
you, David.
instrument, whatever.
Take it easy, man.
Good night.
Yeah, whatever.
After some
We're the best.
deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot tying
Told
the
him to
belt
fuck
together.
off and got
You
the
squeeze the rubber
bolt
handles
the
together,
rope off.
Sweat forming on your brow.
Press down.
Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck.
The lieutenant has kneeled closer, running his finger along the dark red groove until there's a gap.
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled meat is gentlest, pulling up.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters.
Okay.
Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia...
He pulls down the man's underpants.
No! Let's get out and see!
I fucking knew it!
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Inspect the
The
genitals.
dead man's penis is average sized, congested from the downward collection of blood. The testicles are uneven in length, hanging underneath. The genitalia is greenish. Marbling is present around the crotch.
That's nice. Write it down and move on.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower
Ew.
extremities are intact,
gross.
but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
Right hand. Okay.
Bullets have bitten little pieces out of him. It must have been excruciating, especially the hip. Before you is a temple of pain that knew little tenderness in life.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
That's a lot.
From wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades, dispersal and accumulation indicates long and active combat duty.
Yeah, sure. Still a lot.
Last item, hands.
He takes the man's right hand in his, inspects it, then moves on to the other hand. Let the lieutenant work alone.
Hands are clean. No sign of a recent struggle.
Were we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
Fair.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Ooh, he turns to the side to breathe. It's not enough. He buries his face in the sleeve of his jacket. You hear a muffled voice. That's all for the external. Well done. What's next? Internal examination.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story.
If I may add the moral of this story.
What would that be?
He looks at you inquisitively.
The dead man looks, too, with barely contained excitement to hear the moral of his story.
The brain is vulnerable to compromises in its blood supply.
I think that may well be the moral of every story, officer.
The lieutenant grins.
Got him.
Got him. Alright, NA.
Good. Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
Hyoid bone.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Oh.
You hear cracks as the lieutenant moves his sharp fingers inside the flesh, like the creaking of an old house at night.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable. Respiratory system.
Back hunched as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
Look inside the dead man's mouth.
No scream. No sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again. Straight in that mouth of his.
Maybe I shouldn't click on these. These are fucking disgusting.
No, you
These are
don't.
really gross.
You can keep it in. You can keep anything in.
Sorry, everyone. You might want to look away for a second. I need to know. I want to see it.
You manage to suppress the contractions trying to enter your stomach. All it takes is concentration. Through it, you see nothing but darkness. More meat and darkness.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus.
The lieutenant repeats impatiently. He lets go of the jaws. The mouth snaps shut before you. Gross.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
I don't know what that is. Why? Don't we have anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
He looks at the corpse's stomach with a mixture of tiredness and disgust.
Hepato means liver, and biliary, the gallbladder and bile ducts.
Am I an expert in those things?
Nothing in your alcohol-soaked memory directs to having forensic expertise on either one.
I don't think so.
Neither am I.
And that's it?
That's it.
Right, NA.
Same for toxicology and serology. NA.
Both?
Unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there.
Reservoirs? No, but do they take obscure trivia and odd tidbits?
Would obscure tidbits and odd trivia fit the fields? The completionist in me wonders if there's something we could still do. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, okay.
Like a toxicology screening? At this stage, I doubt processing will find anything, even if he was brimming with cocaine. But still, you should add a request.
Brimming.
Cocaine.
Right, NA and add toxicology requested.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging.
Write it down.
Gastrointestinal.
He breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around to the ground. The pool of feces there.
This will do.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
He touches the corpse's bloated lower abdomen. Briefly. Write it down. Omit the voila. Write it down. Keep the voila.
What's next on the list?
You'll never know. Description, injuries, summary.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
Yeah, for anything else we find. 1, bite marks.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted.
Write it down.
And your opinion, officer?
Beneath the description, there are 2 boxes waiting to be ticked. Opinion, fatal injury. B, non-fatal, postmortem. Yeah.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a postmortem head injury. A stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it postmortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Lowest velocity, fucko.
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Has confessed.
Maximum velocity.
Coagulated
Write it
blood
down. I didn't
sticks
even have
to
an
the scalp
option.
And chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath the description of injury, 2 boxes.
Non-fatal, postmortem.
Right. Next?
What's the 4th injury field for?
Nothing. Just in case.
That's what I thought. Ligature mark, finish the autopsy.
A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
Opinion, fatal injury.
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned. But it's a start. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
He produces a small black plastic roll from his jacket, a body bag. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over. First, how did it go?
We established probable cause of death. Some would say that's the goal of an autopsy. We also requested a toxicological screening. That was thorough. The results should arrive in a couple of weeks, if we are lucky. I will not hold my breath. We were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
Oh yeah, well done, Master Detective. Maybe a drink is in order?
Perhaps a drink is in order. Later, I mean.
Now, you see, that worries me. You will die if you drink. You know that, don't you? You are proving a useful detective. The organization would miss you.
Oh, you've got a point. Now what?
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg.
Okay, rip the copy of the autopsy pages.
For processing.
He looks at the dead man one more time, then at the slip of, and then at the slip of red paper in his hand, then at the corpse again.
I'm sure we didn't get everything. There's always something.
I failed to establish probable cause? We took too long to get through it, I guess. We have 4 skill points.
This would be hard to pass, for sure.
Stop wasting time. You're smart. Establish probable cause. I guess we failed to establish probable cause.
Wait, or is it saying...
Oh, it's because we established it. It's because...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on here.
Yeah, so...
Well, we want to try and get
would
the
we
boot, so we're not bagging him up yet.
You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough.
Look in his pants again. Look under his fingernails like Kim already did. Yeah, I guess I didn't look at everything when I was given the option to, like, double check stuff. But I did look at some things. We're gonna look at his pants again.
The genitals in his breeches continue to be unnoteworthy. You see the penis of a dead man. If you've seen it once, you've already got the picture.
Can't get enough of that.
Do you think we missed something?
Yes, there's something we're not seeing.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast.
You know where a fridge is.
Oh my god. Okay, where do we find a fridge for the body?
Hey, wasn't there a giant ice bear sarcophagus below that building?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yes.
Here we go.
Why, yes, there
I love
was.
this.
It was massive. Red eyes glowing in the dark.
Why, yes,
Why,
there,
yes, there
was. An absolutely colossal fridge still plugged in literally in the shape of an ice bear. That's what the ice bear-shaped refrigerator is for.
No, that's an overstatement. It's not actually for storing cadavers, or at least I hope so. I think we should take a look at it first. Make sure it's big enough before we carry him over. Let's move. With every hour, whatever we are looking for in the deceased will become harder to find.
Cool.
Good thing we didn't unplug that one then.
Got anything to say, Kuno?
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't...
We should do drugs and level up our empathy. Alright, we got 4 skill points here. Let's think. What do we got for thoughts? We got the intense
No
workout.
thoughts. Head empty.
It's a superstar one. Still seems unlikely. Not doing that right now. And we're potentially going to talk to Kuno. Hell on Earth. Hell on Earth. This is a long one. This one's 6 hours and 10 minutes. White morning. You see yourself above. You've passed out on the blue tiles of the hostel floor. I've forgotten his name, but he's so responsible. Yeah, we have. Oh. I'm gonna call someone on a message they retracted. Okay. Yeah, we might as well start something, right? What's tanking my empathy here? Nothing, actually. It's just at 2. It's just that a bunch of other stats are getting buffed. Okay. I believe if we hold the ledger, we get more empathy.
Sure, we do.
We would get more psyche. We'd lose a bunch of authority. Okay. We might have what it takes to connect with this child.
That we beat and threaten to murder.
Okay. Well, we got a lot of points, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's see.
Fuck does Kuno care?
28% chance. That's pretty low.
Kuno doesn't.
But I think we can do it. Ledger. Gonna give us to what?
Fuck does Kuno care?
42%.
Kuno doesn't.
Hey, we got these drugs for a reason. Let's do it.
Don't look.
I'm trying so hard to do these drugs, dude. It's very, very difficult to select them for some reason. We have gained power. Alright, kid, I'm gonna beat you with this.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Alright. Let us unlock the Kuno.
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S.
Interesting. How?
Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something very bad. She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him. Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you, even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered animal. She only hisses and says murder was the case that they gave her. All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Act on it. Try and separate them. Kuno. Psst.
Fuck you whispering about?
He whispers back.
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you, f***ing whispering about!
She puts extra stress onto that word, expecting it will make you uncomfortable.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
I think either like 2 or 3, because we don't want him to be like, she's controlling you, man. You suck, right?
Yeah.
I'd put him down.
Yeah, I think it's. I'm glad she's out of our hair. She's fucked up, right, dude? Or yeah, she's terrifying, crazy, scary.
Again, maybe not 2. We don't want him to think that we're implying he's scared of her.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think we
So
go
I think
somewhere
number
it's like he can agree with, like, man, fucking.
Yeah. She's crazy.
She's not fucked up. Everyone's fucked up.
He hates everything
Stop
we've ever
talking
said
shit.
to him.
Wrong move. But he's whispering still. You haven't lost him. Just don't
How
mess
is that
up
the wrong
again.
move?
Or you will. There are no guarantees here.
I don't know. We've been awful with dealing with this child. See, now I'm inclined to just go with one, but I don't know. I don't think that's gonna work either.
Yeah, but I feel like, she's fucked up. So, yeah, we had said she's not.
We said,
I felt
phew,
like we
I'm
went
glad
with the
she's out of our hair. She's fucked up. You're gonna listen to me. She's trying to control you. We gotta get you out of here.
Hey, that's.
He's not gonna want to go with us.
Yeah, I think 2 is terrible. Or 1's terrible.
Yeah, it's definitely not 1.
I think we go with 2. I know that's like really similar to 3 in
Yeah,
a sense, but like 1
but maybe
seems
it's
wrong.
also, it's like she's trying to control you. It's like, you don't let anyone control you, right, Kuno? Ooh.
Someone brought up a good point. 2 is just kind of a question. We're asking him something. What's up with her? Rather than making declarations at Kuno.
Yeah, what's up with her? You asked the neutral questions, right? Yeah,
The
yeah.
neutral question.
All right, okay.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it.
Okay,
She's
okay.
not crazy.
Yeah, neutral
She's
questions, yeah.
insane, dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in, probably even pigs.
Okay.
Stop talking to him! Kuno, I'm fucking warning you! You're gonna get us into shit!
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
He hunches down again.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her, so she can't read his lips.
What do you mean she smoked someone?
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
His little green eyes are fixed on yours. He's meant everything he said before. But right now, he not only means it, he is sincere.
Is she the other Hardy boy?
Oh, God.
Maybe. We'll see.
What if she has Kuno? That would explain things. Really? Isn't she too small to overpower someone? You serious about this killing business?
Killing is serious shit. Kuno's always serious about the 488.
488. The criminal code doesn't go higher than 190.
Without encyclopedia, you would probably just infer, oh, that must be the code for killing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Okay, how many cops has she killed then?
Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno was just running his mouth. Kuno's stupid like that.
Feels eyes on the back of his head and
A
stomps.
cop would be too large for her to overpower. But a determined child of her size can still kill the vulnerable, the elderly, the homeless, or other children. The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes.
This is
Fear.
horrifying.
This is kind of horrifying. Kuno, do you think it's possible that she's killed other children?
Kuno falls silent. He does not look at you when he replies.
Kuno, that's it. That's what Kuno was starting to think, yeah.
You think she has anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno.
Okay. Where were you?
Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
Okay.
You said she's insane.
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe
Whoa.
me, pig, you don't want to know.
Whoa. Okay, this is... The horrible children in the yard are now... This got dark real fast. What the hell?
And he doesn't even want to think about it. This isn't just another boast.
What's that language she uses?
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit.
What people?
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
It's Suruese. The Suru are an indigenous ethnic minority in the social democratic powerhouse Vasa on the tundra and taiga-covered Isola of Katla. Far, far away from here. As far as possible, really.
Do they have red-haired people there?
You mean evil little red-haired people like her? Yes, they do. The Suruese have that ginger gene.
That ginger gene.
Suruese? Like that man from Helmdall shit? She could be. She could be that Helmdall shit.
Revelshot does have a small Suruese community. Or she climbed into a yakberry crate and was shipped over accidentally.
She your sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some shit. Yeah, she was just there.
Points at the apartment building behind the fence.
What was that, Kuno?
The little one twists her neck, looking at the building.
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
Why was she dripping wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
You said she got in how?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about your parents?
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
How are you dealing with all of this?
How's Kuno dealing with this? Kuno's dealing with it just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with this, waving your gun, mad dog shit.
That's true.
Kuno remembers what you did there.
Fair.
Kuno's got this shit under control.
I'm here for you.
You need backup. I'm here for you. Like, even if he doesn't take it, he'll know it.
Yeah, it's interesting though, because both of 1 and 2 are like, you can't do this. You need backup, and he doesn't like these answers. But at the same time, it's like
we've leveled with him now.
Right.
But also, we did do some stupid shit that he saw us do. She needs professional help. You can't do this alone. Okay, kid. I'm gonna go.
But at the same
Listen. See, it's Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C. You fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You wave your gun around her 1 more time. Try to take it away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
He may not be able to do it, but he will try. Right now, he believes he will.
Understood, Kuno. If empathy told us to agree with him, right? This is what it all comes down to.
He needs you to take him seriously now. I can respect that. Kuno. Yeah, or I can respect that.
Yeah. I think either of those work.
I can respect that.
Alright, now we can do business.
Business?
Yeah, what do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
He starts, no longer whispering.
Don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See, relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit. Remember when you tried to get Kuno to hook you up? We can get on that now. If you run a little errand for the Kuno, me and you, Kuno's gonna hook you up with illegal narcotics.
Here we go. All for the
Finally.
speed.
That's right. Kuno's a candy store for pigs now. Get ready to be rewarded.
15 for the savior of pants. But then we'll have no money for bed.
We got stuff to sell if we need to. I think I want the pants.
Those are nice pants.
Here, pig. We've fallen now. Performance buddies.
We fall now. Kuno opens up his jacket again and pulls the pants out of the plastic wrapping.
Kuno can already see you soaring through the air like a fucking eagle. Pig's in Kuno's debt now. Money debt.
I already bought it though.
Money debt doesn't mean anything. He's just saying words. You're not in his debt.
What was that about running you an errand in illegal narcotics, Kuno?
Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are
Wow.
major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on. Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
Okay.
Dirty popo man is you. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed.
Who's your dad, Kuno?
Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
God, who's his dad?
I have to be the stronger of the derelicts. Well, we haven't gone inside the apartment building.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
How much material are we talking about?
Like
No, we failed that check.
Right, because he right, so if we passed it, he would have given us confidence.
Right.
Medium 10, you're okay. Half of what?
A baggie, but like in this vial.
That's half a gram, sir.
Half a gram?
Yeah, half a G. Want it or not?
That's not very much material at all.
Fuck you talking about half a G? This shit is giant grade A shit. So clean you can barely see it.
I'm surprised electrochemistry hasn't been butting in between every single line.
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
I've made up my mind, Kuno, and this is what's going to happen.
Okay, Kuno's listening.
I'm going to go in there all guns blazing to get that speed because I need it. I'm going in there, but not for speed. I'm going after the most violent man in Revachol. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm just going to confiscate that crap. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm going in to confiscate that crap. Lie. You need speed. Well, we've already gotten everything out of them. That's so funny. I'm going in there for justice. I'm a narc, Kuno. I'm going to confiscate that crap. Lie. You need speed. But this is the place. So then Kim's like, yeah, here we go. But then I still take the drugs. We're doing 4.
Okay.
Sure. Confiscate it for Kuno, and you can have half.
See, he's fine with
So
it.
half of a half is a quarter, right? We're probably talking about a quarter gram here.
Just get in the apartment building. Kuno knows you already fucked your way in. Kuno knows everything.
He aggressively points at his eyes.
Go to room 12, first floor, and kick down the door. Police violence style. Kuno style. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckheads. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
What the hell are you signing us up for here?
I'm going to kill Kuno's dad.
I'm a bad addict cop. Come on, Kim. Obviously, I'm not gonna take it. We need to get drugs away from a minor.
I'm going to kill Kuno's dad.
One is so funny.
I'm a bad addict cop, and I'm going to get my fix. Come on, Kim. Obviously, I'm not gonna take it. We need to get drugs away from a minor.
Okay, then.
He concedes. Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't...
Okay, let's go examine the fridge, and then we're gonna call it a night.
Yeah. Really quick, can you look at the painting? We're an expert. I think it's later now.
Yeah, I can go check.
Okay.
Let's get this body in the fridge first. That was it. I've been doing it for 3 hours and 3.5 hours. Yeah, that was a little dark. Oh, I hope I didn't turn the fucking fridge off.
No, we turned the ice cream machine off. The fridge should still be on.
Nope, fridge is off. For some fucking reason.
Pretty sure we didn't, though.
Only the red cable is plugged into the breaker box, while the black one lies neglected on the floor. Somewhere, a machine hums along with the current.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it actually was on. The eyes weren't red, though.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red.
Oh, now they're
watching
glowing.
over all the ice cream wrappers hidden inside its belly.
Remember when we said we were going to the apartments at the beginning of the stream?
That was a lot.
I don't remember anything. We just go. So glowing red, watching over the ice cream. Remember, this is Madness stream. This is the clown stream. There was no order. Only impulses.
Only disco.
Only disco. Discord. Might be another way to look at that. So what do you think of this fridge, Kim? It looks big enough for 2 corpses. Here, let's go inside.
It's certainly an eccentric choice, but it is capacious and cold enough, too.
But the optics on this are awful, he thinks. We need to be as silent as we can.
Right.
Your visual
yeah.
confirms you could fit 2 more bodies in the ice bear fridge.
Shall we
There
go
more
and
bodies?
get the body then? I'll take the head, you take the feet. The stairs won't be easy, but we'll manage.
The 2 of you. Easily.
Okay, let's do this.
The body is heavier.
Oh, cool, cool, cool.
And
Ow.
stinkier. It takes half an hour to get it down to the basement. Then 10 more minutes to stuff it into the fridge. The lieutenant takes a step back to admire your handiwork.
Beautiful. A dead body in an ice bear fridge. This is some of the best police work I've ever done.
You have created an ice bear sarcophagus. You've definitely earned a drink after this. Perhaps even some pagan rites.
Pagan rites. Really, you think it's good work? Not sure I believe you. Yes, we need to celebrate by performing pagan rites. Let's bring out the meat and set it on fire. Behold, we have created an ice bear sarcophagus.
Talk of the ice bear sarcophagus must not leave this room.
I think this is a glorious achievement and people need to hear about it. We did our best with the means at our disposal. Yeah, I'm not proud either, but we did find a fridge. This isn't police work, Kim. It's art. We're artists, and this was our vision. Now I'm art cop. Yeah, we did our best with the means at our disposal. I kind of want to do the bottom one.
If I were an artist, this would certainly not be my vision. I would be much, much more conservative in my work.
Yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do, man. Like, this is art for police officers that are definitely not gonna steal the boots.
He's right. His work would be much more formal.
At least we've stopped the body from decomposing further. Now you can conduct another inspection under controlled circumstances.
Inside the icy realm of the ice bear fridge, the corpse stands slumped, waiting.
Got anything new?
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
Yeah. How do you like it in the fridge?
I like it a lot, brother. This really is your finest hour. You're a genius. A regular Corpelangelo.
Corpelangelo.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible.
I think we throw another point. No, I think we roll and then throw another point. That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
Yeah, are we wearing anything that's affecting this?
I don't think so. We have +1 in perception, in fact.
Okay, no glasses were giving us perception.
Wow.
Nice. Kuno hooked us up.
Entry-level found modular track pants meant to get the urban athlete started down the found path. Labels say hydrophobic 100%. Simac Tech and fallen Mirova Lab, creating an air of pseudo-scientific mystery around these pants. They feel rubbery and futuristic to the touch. Now we
Kuno
just
wears Kuno wears those to ward off the gaze.
I guess so. Save your fare, spaces crotch, liquid fit, physical instrument, performance unlimited. We took our glasses off. We gotta level out the electrochemistry, obviously. Now that we've lost electrochemistry from our pants. The instrument, Rama, okay.
Why does art inspire you so much?
It does, yes, but what is art? No, art is for arrogant blowhards. Why am I getting this?
Excellent question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment. In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
Would I fit into the art world? I mean...
Have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic, with that beard and those clothes. Disheveled and prophetic. Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
Ooh, now we're talking. I guess I have been feeling critical lately. Hold on. Architecture is also art?
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real, living art here. Become the art cop. Half art critic, half cop.
I guess we're...
This is a new class.
Yeah.
Name unknown, rank unknown. That's weird, because we know who we are. We're honorary detective and Harry Dubois. Weird. Wait, but I don't have to be 100% cop to get that case finished and all that. Okay, if 50% art critic is what's needed to free me from rote repetition, so be it. No, I cannot risk another capo diversion at this point. Go away. What is this? Do we want to be art cop? Art cop's kind of funny.
Yeah, art cop of some kind, yeah.
Maybe this just opens more dialogue options. Wait, but I don't have to be... but don't I have to be 100% cop to get the case finished and all that?
Quit being so indecisive. What are you going for here? Some kind of indecisive and camp aesthetic now? Strike a bold shape here. Go art or go home.
Sure. Conceptualization's been like one of the best. We're going to be able to touch that mural now because it'll be time because we're going to be an art cop.
Exactly.
Maybe.
It's not only your duty to only catch the criminals off the street. You must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trite and derivative artists and writers of the world.
Actual art degree. Bonuses from the thought. Oh. Okay. +1 pain threshold. Blood oxygen is boring. All psyche learning caps raised by 1. Oh, that's just... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I thought I clicked on it. I'm sorry.
I was about to say,
I failed to click on it. -1 perception. Can't look at this shit. Can't even look at this shit. Yeah, it's another capo type. The worst one. The most savage and brutal. The art cop. Nothing is good enough for him. Everything is shit. You have to employ an armada of adjectives to depict and demean the mediocrity of the works and visual institutions around you. Really flex that critical muscle until the vocabulary for punishing mediocrity becomes second nature. Here we go. Sounds fun. But let's not destroy our perception just yet.
Just yet.
Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble.
I'm curious. That's not what I want to open. Did Art Cop show up? No, because these are just the choices. That's so weird. What other capo type were we? The Superstar Cop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, whatever. I'm just gonna click on shit. It seems to just give you thoughts more than anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amazing.
Is it because we changed our pants?
I don't know.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly. You touch the dead man's body. His skin is cold, light blue and silvery in the light of the fridge. You still have no idea where to begin, or what to even do with him.
It'll come to you sooner or later. At least he's safe here until then.
Oh no, it's locked. Despite leveling up perception. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red.
It's still really low.
It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly.
Yeah. We'd have to get pretty lucky here at this rate. Because I don't think I'm spending... 5 perception's pretty high.
Well, we'd have to just get lucky anyway. Like, we have no way of knowing if there's going to be
a thought or something that would help us out here.
Yeah. And I'd say it's unlikely that we at this point. Because we can just get rid of the body at this point, right? We can just bag it up and leave it. You know.
You touch the dead man's body. His skin is cold, light blue and silvery in the light of the fridge. You still...
It'll come to you sooner or later. At least he's safe here until then.
Damn. Alright, we're gonna check the mural and be out of here for the night. I suppose there's people inside here I can check with, like the dice maker.
It's possible something else will pop up, but before we ditch the body, right?
Yeah, we could learn something. There's still some time because we're gonna fuck with the body tonight. Well, Kim's gone.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe if we manage to remove the boots or something like that, it'll open something up. Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza. Thank you, Inland Empire. I am running the entire wrong way. So we got quite a few new things to go deal with tomorrow, I think. Wow, my frame rate's choppy suddenly.
It has to proceed more things.
I need to check my computer. I think I need to clean my computer out. It'll probably fix a couple of things. Because it's been choppy lately. All right, I'm an art cop now.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Yeah, so in the dimming light, some things become clearer. You have a keen aesthetic sensibility.
Yep.
We actually got a bonus from this.
Yep.
Because you see it, finally. This wall is sublime. Look at it. The shadows, the colors.
I think that was the highest roll we've ever gotten, the 21 there.
Oh. And that's pretty high. We have +5 on the modifiers. We could have rolled even higher.
Yeah.
Roll 24. Let the conceptual joy flow into your pupils and blossom into thoughts in your brain.
All the other walls on all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this, the uncontested pinnacle of wallcraft, color peeled from the very face of God.
More.
Oh, wall father.
Kim, I must paint this wall, add even more beauty to it.
Huh? He sounds tired of it all.
I know.
Cindy the Skull has all the necessary materials. Talk to her.
First, I know you're tired, Kim. But take another look at this wall. Draw nourishment from its beauty.
Sure.
Lieutenant looks up at the wall reluctantly, then back at you. I must talk to Cindy.
Kim?
Get the necessary materials from her.
If you must.
We did it.
You're killing Kim.
And with that, we're finally getting somewhere. And by getting somewhere, I mean, holy shit, there's a lot of stuff to complete in this game.
Yes.
Good God, that's a lot of stuff. Like, knick-knack stand. Oh, sure. Cargo container door. Here. What was the ice bear fridge? Reception? Legendary. Oh, right. It's the dead body we just gotten. Yeah, okay. Something for Renee. It's not time yet for the cafeteria window, but it might be now. Conceptualization box of sunglasses. Mirror for electrochemistry, which we could stack quite a bit of electrochemistry at this point, so might have a chance once we get back up there. Next stand. Rhetoric for him, because we need the sandwich. Map wall that we cannot interact with anymore. Trash container that we don't have to open. Word a door that we don't have to touch. Ice cream maker. We have a chance of opening it again. But sounds like we need a tool for that. Okay. Cool. Well, good work tonight. Got some shit done. It was good. Might be off tomorrow. But if not tomorrow, then the next day. That's kind of how I've been doing it. If you don't see me for a night, I'm definitely gonna be on the next night. So we'll see y'all then. Thanks for watching. And I want to say take it easy, but now I'm aware of the fact that I say this every time. But maybe that means I'm a YouTube man.
Every YouTube man's got a catchphrase.
Every YouTube man's got a catchphrase. Well, I say it to everyone. It's a good one. Oh, fuck it. Take it easy.